Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 PWI Annual Convention. Here's our President, Mark Harris.
Good morning. Mark Harris is my name. I'm the President of the New South Wales Permanent Way Institution. So welcome to our 2021 New South Wales Permanent Way Institution Virtual Convention. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners on the land on which we meet today and pay my respect to their elders past, present and emerging. The New South Wales PWI has been running our annual conventions since its inception in 1974. Unfortunately, again this year, due to COVID-19 and the ongoing uncertainty and restrictions for large gatherings, we've had to modify our convention once again to another live streaming event like we did last year. The past 18 months has indeed been a challenging time for everyone. We thought that the worst of COVID was behind us earlier in the year, but it's come back to haunt us, particularly in New South Wales and Victoria, where we had the extended lockdowns. However, one good thing, I suppose, from the setback has been that it's pushed the country to get serious about our vaccinations. And in New South Wales, recently reaching an 80% vaccination rate, it appears that there's light at the end of the tunnel. The theme for this year's PWI Annual Convention is Rail to Recovery. 2020 and the coronavirus pandemic has certainly reinforced the importance of a strong transport infrastructure industry, not only from the perspective of the broader health and mental well-being of the community, but for the wider economic boost that it provides meaningful employment, travel and logistics and connectivity between communities and families. The rail industry has certainly shown significant leadership and resilience over the past 18 months. We continue to move freight across the country, passengers around our cities, and we deliver rail projects safely and efficiently despite the challenges that we've faced over the last 18 months. This year, the 2021 PWI Convention will explore the role of infrastructure, the post-pandemic economic recovery for New South Wales and the broader nation. We'll look into the future infrastructure projects and how they're going to play a pivotal role in our economic recovery across New South Wales, not only regional and metropolitan areas, but also looking at the importance of innovation, technology and sustainability in this process. We'll also consider the potential limitations of these restrictions that may have been impeding the progress and how these restrictions may be overcome. Finally, we'll seek to implore a lens and look at how other states have been applying this subject, and particularly for the rail and infrastructure, and how they see that as a pivotal part of the recovery journey. Today we're streaming from the Museum of Contemporary Art in Sydney, a beautiful venue. This is a purpose-built studio that we used again last year. I'm joined here this morning by our keynote speaker, Matthew Longland, who's the Chief Executive of Sydney Trains. So along with our session chairmen representing two of our platinum members, we've got Paul Ferris, who's the Head of Development for Coleman Rail, and David Robotham, who's General Manager Rail, Clients and Marketing for Laing O'Rourke. Also in attendance are several of the PWI presenters, PWI committee, and I'd also like to welcome all our guests and particularly international guests who are joining us online.